What's going on, everybody? I'm Sweaters. Welcome back. We are going into the Dark Aether today. It's been a while again. Sorry, I took another bit of time off from playing the game. So we're going to just jump right in. We're going to play one warm-up game. Excuse me. We're going to play one warm-up game, just meaning we're going to hop in and just play a little bit and just kind of see how we are, how we're doing. Light, what's going on? Rick Toffin's Revenge. Good to see you again, man. Congratulations to Eric. Yeah, that is the pinned comment today. Eric is an expected father, so coming up this summer, so congratulate him. I don't believe he's here at the moment, but when he does get here, make sure you say congratulations to Eric. Okay, now, I always use Frenzied Guard. I think we're going to keep that on. We're going to use the dual WSP Swarms. The meta on that might have changed. That might not be the way to go right now, but I gotta be honest, I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna do this. If we do great, we do great. If we fail a bit, it's not that big a deal. We can do it again. So no big deal there. We're going to save these things that we have here. Again, we're gonna just hop in and play one real quick, so we don't have to figure this stuff out at the moment. But for like I said, I kind of don't. No, we're fine. We're fine. I am going to pop one of these in there. I'm going to put. We don't need tombstone. We're not doing any glitches today either. I don't even know how to do these stupid glitches, to be honest with you. We're not going to use any legendary tools at the moment, so we're just going to use a schematic, and we're going to go ahead and we'll do. Again, we're just getting warmed up, so we'll just do the rare for now. I don't have much in the way of perks in my stash. It's just my schematic, so we're not gonna use any of these right now. We're gonna save those for when we're going into the Dark Aether in the next game. Again, we're gonna just play one just to hop in and kind of get loose. And so, I guess whatever as far as that stuff goes right now. So we'll just hop in and we'll just start. Might as well. I haven't played again since the last time that I streamed, which was... Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I took that holiday break. It's been... When was this day? What is this day? The 18th. It's been 11 days. That always freaks me out when they do the autofill, and I'm like, I didn't put autofill on. So I played one game, one day, really, in the last month and a half. So I'm probably going to be a bit rusty. I mean, now we know, I think it's, February 7th or 9th, Season 2 starts. So now we have an idea, like, we're getting more missions and there's more things coming out for us. But when there was just nothing new, and it's kind of like, this year started out. I mean, Call of Duty, man, it seems to do something to us every year. Like with Vanguard, we got those previews, and the way they were hyping it up and laying it out for us is like, wow, this is going to be really in depth. We're playing as these ancient gods that in the Dark Aether, and it's actually connected to Cold War. With the like the kind of the whole alchemy and the with the Dr. Strauss, and who was the doctor in whatever, like he was kind of his predecessor, and he studied his teachings and blah 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 and all this stuff, and then it turned out to be a big old nothing. I took off dual wield. Okay, so this is why we do a warm-up, because I don't even have the dual wield on, because we took it off last time I streamed for some reason that I don't remember at the moment. So, if you guys have any tips, what I should do going into the Dark Aether in the next game, you can go ahead and let me know that, because again, I really kind of don't know. I've not paid pretty much any attention to this game for a while now, like I said. So, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. I think I need to turn up. How's the volumes, by the way? I need to turn it up for me. It's a little quiet. I don't know if it's all right for you guys, but I gotta turn my volume off. I think we can pop that on mine as well. I think when we go into the Dark Aether, I think we want to. I think it's still the way to go. To bring in. Sorry. That's dude, Solo. Just like let me be for a second. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay. If it's too loud for you guys, let me know. I can turn it down for you, but for me, that's way better. So our sentry guns still a good thing to bring into the Dark Aether, into doing the Act 4 stuff. If you guys know that, let me know. So this is what I'm thinking. We want the what are they called? Like the little cards that you put into the sentry gun that's in the game, like already by itself. That's already there. And you can bring in. It's a good idea to bring in sentry turrets, the score streak. So you bring in the cards. It's got like the mods. That's for the worm boss part. And then there is also like for the escort step. You want to bring in like your own turret, right? I mean, again, that could have changed. So if it has, you can let me know. As far as like the meta kind of aspect to it. And then whatever. If we get it done, we get it done. I have a turkey in the oven. That's not a euphemism. I literally have a turkey cooking. I'm not pregnant as well. I literally just have a turkey cooking. But anyway, I think that's still kind of the way to go. So we'll assume that it is. Oh wait, I have. I can use. Okay. So slow. Yeah, so if we can get the Act 4 stuff done, then we can start doing the next steps, like for the, what do you call it? Well, for the rest of the stuff that's in the Dark Aether, it's not technically part of Act 4. It's like, the separate thing. We have to get the, like, brain rot and go do what I did in there, in the infected area, and then shoot the spore, and then you get, the part, and then you get, you have to get the 4 parts, and then you can go in back into the Dark Aether, and then you have like the what how does it go from there? Like I think you have another 3 or 4. I can't even remember, dude. I wasn't shitting you. Like it's been a while. This is literally the first mission I ever did. My very first playthrough. I made a video about it. Was doing this mission. I spawned exactly the same place I spawned today here. Found a contract, came over here, did this without a pack-a-punch gun, and it took a really long time to kill him, and I was like, oh my god. This is not Firebase Z. We'll stow and stow. Okay. And kind of perks great if we can take him into the next game. We don't have to use schematics. We don't have to. Well, it's all going to take up space, right? I do like this gun. I don't know about the duels. I'm not a big duel fan. Oh, I didn't even look. Yeah, I did. What else was in the rift? I forgot. I don't know. We're gonna stow. Because again, we're just right now literally just warming up a bit. This is not like all these perks and everything that we're getting. Like I'm just gonna stow it all. I'm not gonna use them because even though I have. Oh, that's a. No, it's an infested stronghold. There's no need for me to do this right now. It's just gonna kill my mask. Do you need a mask in the Dark Aether? Well, actually, we're gonna need it for the next game because we're gonna have to do those to get the. I don't have to, but it's generally a good way to get. Well, those tiers, are those still good? I think they are. The dual wield tiers. The pistol. These is what I'm talking about, the circuit boards. I wish you could take stuff out there. They really need to... this is what I started talking about at the very beginning of the stream. Is like they got us excited for what was like, you know, the year how they started off was like, oh, this is fun. Like I genuinely like this game mode. I think it's fun. No.
Bounty hunt contract available.
You know, we got all those missions and whatever to do, and it's like, oh, it's fun. There's a lot of stuff and blah blah blah, and then Season 1 Reloaded, there's nothing for us, and it's like Season 2, there might be a couple of things. The whole Tier 5 thing, like, they're just, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's going to end up being a lot, and then you guys have probably heard about the layoffs at, it's across the board from Activision, Blizzard, King. Like 1,300 people total. I mean, they have a lot of employees, so that is a lot of people, but it's not probably as many as it, like, percentage-wise. It's not as big a hit as it sounds. It's still a lot of people, though. You know, Xbox just spent $80 billion or whatever the hell it was buying Call of Duty. Well, not Call of Duty. They bought Xbox, you know. I mean, they bought Activision Blizzard. So a hell of a lot more than just Call of Duty. But they said, you know, a lot of these positions were redundant across, you know, the multiple companies that they have. So there's no need to have that many people, you know, whatever and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I'm not even going to bother to speculate as far as, like, what that might mean for us Zombies fans going forward, because I have no idea. It just feels like now maybe, like... I guess I am going to start speculating. It's kind of hard not to when you start talking about it, thinking about it. It feels like now, though, like this mode, this Modern Warfare 3 Zombies might be kind of just like an experiment that pretty much worked. But it was more of like they put out like these feelers, like, will this, going forward, will this work for us? Will this be a good new Outbreak mode? And what is going on with that car? It just all of a sudden banged super hard to the left on me, and now it's like bouncing all over the place. Oh my god! What the hell? But now with like these layoffs and everything, it just kind of feels like maybe they're like maybe they got the info that they needed, and now it's like. Treyarch just goes back to like focusing on Black Ops Gulf War or Black Ops 6, whatever the hell the next game is going to be called. And maybe they just kind of half-ass this for the rest of the year. I don't know. It's still, I mean, it's still super early in the year to make that kind of a statement. But I'm getting kind of, you know, Cold War flashbacks and like thinking, well, Cold War was a good game. I agree, it was a good game, but we got D Machina right off the bat, remember? And then they were like, hey, we're not even gonna wait. We're gonna take advantage of this momentum that we got. We're not even gonna wait for Season 2. We're just gonna like, here's Firebase Z, boom, there you go. And then it was like we had a 6-month break. Like, why did you do that? Like, why give us the next thing if you weren't going to give us the next thing after that for so long? Like, spread it out. I was baffled by it. And I mean, it doesn't help that I thought that Firebase Z was like the worst of the worst. It's literally my least favorite Zombies map of all time. It's not the worst, like, as far as It's just it's very very boring, and I've said this a million times, but yeah, transit might be worse as far as the way it plays, but I think the layout is actually good, and we're gonna see, I think, probably this coming year, or the not this fall, but 2025, when supposedly we're getting BO2 remastered. I mean, that's a big supposedly, so we'll see as far as that goes. Where's the guys? Okay.
Time to go.
We might just be getting, you know, all of BO2 remastered in 2025, which I'd be happy about. I got no issues with that. And I think they could just, I mean, I think Transit could turn out to be, if they do that, if they're remastered and kind of, not just remaster, but like remake as well. That looks cool coming at you like that. It could be a very, like, it could be a genuinely great map. But we'll see. I mean, it's a long way off, and there's a lot of ifs in that, you know, whatever I was saying there. But, yeah, anyway, it just, like, aggressively bad is just, to me, is better than dull and boring, and that's what Firebase Z was. But whatever. I don't know why they gave us that so early, if it was just going to be, again, we waited, like, 5 months. It was a very long time. And then we got, you know, Outbreak. But anyway, maybe they've got, you know, what they needed to find out as far as this mode goes for Treyarch, you know, for the upcoming year, and then like, okay, this will work as far as Outbreak goes. It's better than what we had, you know, for Outbreak in Cold War. So we got our info. Thanks very much. On to, you know, now, especially now that we've lost, you know, not Treyarch didn't lose 1,300 people, but Call of Duty did across, you know, across the board. Like, maybe this, hey, we need to focus on our upcoming game rather than you know, trying to do too much with this. Like, I don't know. Again, that's massive speculation that's probably wildly wrong. So I'm not saying that is what's happening. I'm just, makes me a bit nervous. Mitchell, what's going on, man? Skill issues? I mean, that's what you've got all over the place left and right, so I feel for you, man. I know. It's terrible. That's why you come here, to watch me. Somebody with no skill issues. Ha. Ha! Flipped it. How are you doing, man? I haven't talked to you in a long time, actually. How was your holidays, New Year's, all that kind of stuff? So let's do... do 1 or 2 more contracts, and then we'll exfil, and then we'll make sure we get our dual wields equipped. They're fine. Cool. Yeah, let's make absolutely sure we get our dual wields equipped. Got jury, dude. I swear to God, I was just thinking about this yesterday. I think I was probably listening to some podcast about, or I just watched some documentaries, like a docuseries on Netflix or something. I was like, oh, I haven't had. Oh, you know what? I rewatched the O.J. Simpson documentary on ESPN Plus. Which, if you haven't seen it, is genuinely fascinating. I mean, I found it fascinating. It's very, like, it is very graphic. Like, I forgot, to be honest with you. Like, Jesus Christ. You know, with the scene at her house and what actually happened to her. It's just the most, whatever. But a big part of it was the jury and whatever, and they didn't hold it in downtown. Well, they did hold it in downtown LA, but, you know, it was like a tactical mistake on their part, blah, 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 because, you know, more black people live here and there and blah, 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 whatever. It was like all the jury duties, it got me thinking about the jury duties that I've had to go to. I get called a lot, man. Feels like. And I've always had jury duty in downtown LA every time I've had it, so... And I don't live close to downtown. And I was just literally yesterday thinking about jury duty. So I was going to make dinner, but my mom's watching a murder porn movie. There you go. Which one? I've probably seen it. what else did I just watch? I watched, there is another docu-series. This is what I was getting confused by. There is another docu-series on Netflix called American Tragedy, maybe? It's kind of a wild story, man. It's like one of those, like, how many coincidences can there possibly be? Like, it happened to this one, not one family, I guess, but these couple of people. Like, how is this possible? But it did. Like, they seem super... I wouldn't give anything away. I think it's called American Tragedy. Something like that. It was pretty good. Not incredible, but pretty good. Noel, at least in one of the three. One of the three what? Oh, watching at the moment? I appreciate you. It has Dad from Supernatural or Negan. Oh, from The Walking Dead. His daughter gets killed or I'm still in his boyfriend's mouth. Jesus Christ. No, I actually don't know that one. There is a, by the way, there is a Walking Dead Call of Duty crossover event happening apparently in Season 2. So, coming up real soon. I used to love that. The first few seasons of that show were as good as really just about any show. I mean, the first few seasons of that show were genuinely great. Let me go do this. Again, I'm just warming up here, and then next game, we're going to exfil soon, and then we're going to go into the Dark Aether and do the Act 4. Try to do the Act 4 mission. Yeah, the first few seasons of that show were just, I mean, legit great. Like, oh my god, great television show. And I know, Thunder, if you're watching this later, I know you still loved it the whole way through. At a certain point, I just became so formulaic. Like, you knew exactly what was going to happen at every commercial break. It was just such like, there was such a pattern to it. It was just, it took all the tension out of everything. You knew exactly what was going to happen. But everything right up into what, like, Terminus and all that kind of stuff was just, oh man, it was a great show. Really, really, really great show. If you can watch it, I think it's all on Netflix. I don't know if they have every season, but I would definitely start from the beginning if you've not seen it. But I didn't know about the Walking Dead crossover thing coming. Yeah, supposedly. I mean, nothing's 100% until it actually happens. But as far as I'm aware, Walking Dead and Call of Duty crossover event in Season 2. Postcard killings. I don't think I've even heard of that. Do you know what it's on? Like what network or what streaming service? Postcard killings. Oh, I'll check it out. I don't know why. Like, why do you like? We as humans are so fascinated by those things. Like, that's why every podcast. I mean, not every. You know what I mean? Like, but like all these docuseries about, again, the whole murder porn, you know, subject. Netflix 2024. Okay. Podcasts like are all about it. The docuseries on Netflix, on Hulu, on, you know, wherever. A ton of them all over the place is what we talk about. We're fascinated by it, and I mean, I think it's just in a kind of a genuine like this is how fragile we are. It's kind of the reason. Well, I don't know. I think it's a little bit different. It's such a scary kind of proposition, like something that could happen so easily for no reason. Like, that's the scariest part, is that it's the for no reason thing. Like, why? Or just some random, you were walking down the street, somebody you don't know, you know, because it's always the husband or the wife, you know, whatever. It's the spouse. They always did it, right? Everybody knows that. First person that gets assumed to be the killer is the spouse or the girlfriend or the boyfriend or whatever, you know, the partner. And then when it turns out to be something random, it's just like, how? Why? Why would anybody do that? And again, it's kind of that fragility thing going on, and it's terrifying to think about. Like, something like that could happen. Anyway, the whole I think it's called American Tragedy, something like that. It's worth checking out. It's only a 3-part docu-series, and they're not. The episodes aren't particularly long, so you can definitely get through it in one night, one sitting. It's weird. I was thinking this too. Like, I am more likely to start. Like, I'll look at a movie like, I don't know. It's like a 2.5-hour movie. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just start this. I watched I think it's from like 1999. Storm of the Century miniseries, Stephen King one that he actually wrote the script for. It's not based off of one of his books. It's just a, it's just something he, a teleplay, whatever. He wrote the miniseries, and it was fine, but it was like on CBS or something. It's not. It wasn't amazing, but I'll watch the 3-part series on that rather than start a movie that's 2.5 hours. Because the 2.5-hour movie is too long. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Although, again, it kind of goes back to that thing for me with the, like, I don't like to finish. Again, if we needed any more evidence how I haven't done, it's the only thing left to do in this game, and I haven't done the Dark Aether stuff. And I haven't even been on, like, to pretend to try. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like for things to be like the stuff that I like. I don't like it to be over. So maybe that's why with movies it's like, well, yeah, I mean, it's only 2.5 hours, but then like, then it's done. Like, what if I really like it and you can't watch it for the first time again? I don't know. There's something wrong with me. I mean, more than something. Probably a lot. I don't mind the CSI shows. They show you all the investigation and stuff, but this is an answer trying to find them and keeps getting in trouble with things like that I don't like. You mean like random people trying to solve a mystery or a murder or something like that? That's what you don't like, you mean? You'd like the professionals to do it, is what you're saying, I think. So... The father... Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, but sometimes like that's all you're kind of left with, and that's all that the only people that care. Because again, it's speaking of it's going to be the husband, it's going to be the boyfriend, it's going to be the wife or the girlfriend, the fiance or whatever, and rather than just get divorced or split up or whatever, it's like they can't bring themselves to do that, so they just kill them. I don't know. It's fucking weird people out there, man. Like deranged people, but then when it turns out to not be that person, like the police are just well, it's always them, so of course it's going to be them in this case too. And it's not that all the police are bad. And we're talking about the exceptional cases, which is why they make these series about them and all that. Is this a... Yeah, I don't feel like fighting the mercenaries. So the only people left that do care is your family, your friend, whatever, that actually do anything to get the case solved or to get their loved one out of the problem. I think they showed the killing like the first 5 minutes of the movie. Which movie are we talking about now? I'm talking about like 3 different. You could be the one. I don't mind Taken. Taken was good. Taken was great, actually. I mean, that's not like that's a different kind of a. I wouldn't call that. That's kind of like. I mean, that's definitely not a murder porn kind of show. That's a revenge. Well, not even revenge because she's not dead. I mean, they kidnapped her, but postcard killing. Yeah. I just put on my list, on my Hulu list, is like the 3, I guess like there was 3 of them that Kenneth Branagh did, the murder. It wasn't the Orient. Yeah, he did do the Orient Express, wasn't? And he did 3 of them. I want to watch those, the Agatha Christie stuff. I haven't watched those yet, and I really want to. I might start that. Like that could be my next series. Instead of watching an actual series, I'll watch that series of films. I gotta figure out which one was supposed to be first and like take it in order. I don't know if it would actually matter, but I'll treat it that way. Okay. I mean, am I warmed up enough? Let's do one more contract. That's the other thing about this. Again, like I know with, you know, I've said it before. Like I don't mind doing, like with D Machine, it came out. Like I'll do that Easter egg over and over again. It's fine. I don't mind that. That's all there is to do. There are side Easter eggs and stuff to do as well. But like on stuff like this, where there's like, when the goal is to get like these schematics and stuff. Like, why go into tier 3? Like, why go into tier 2? There's no point. Like, there's nothing left to earn. And when you've done the Easter egg, there's nothing left to earn there either. I mean, you've done the Easter egg. There's nothing new about it, you know, like this time. But whatever, to me, I would just always rather do that than just doing these random, you know, not even missions, but contracts, objectives, or whatever you want to call it, you know. I was really hoping we would have a lot more missions already. Like we had the season 1, which was good, but I'm really surprised that even with season, you know, 1.5 redo, whatever we want to call it, that we didn't get more, which again really kind of makes me nervous. And I think we're again with season 2, I heard we're getting new missions, but I don't think it's going to be a lot. And it's going to be added on to Act 4. And supposedly Act 5 is not coming for, quote-unquote, a while. Meaning maybe this summer. It could be kind of like, again, speaking of Cold War, it could be like between Firebase Z and Outbreak when that came out, again, which was like 4 or 5 months. So it could be along those kinds of lines, which I think would be terrible. Alright, let's just go Exfil. And we're going to go to the Dark Aether next, and then we'll probably fail miserably because I have not done it. There's a guy there farming. Let's just go to this one. Okay. I don't like it, postcard kills, because it's being slow-paced. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I can't say anything about that. What's his name? Richard Dean something? Dude, when Negan first arrived, oh man. Calling back to the Walking Dead from earlier, we were talking about his introduction in that show was one of the most, like, your jaw hits the floor, like what happens to our crew, you know, the Rick and everybody, was like, wow. Like, holy my goodness. It was genuinely like shocking and terrifying because you felt like your guys were completely helpless. And they were. It was just Jeffrey Dean Morgan, thank you. Yeah, that was like that was incredible. Walking Dead Lost Measures. Season 2? Really? Wow. I don't remember what season I made it to. It was actually, I think they've like had a total of 8 seasons, maybe 9. And I actually made it to like season 6 or something like that. But shortly after Rick left the show. And it wasn't because he left. It was, again, because it just became very formulaic. Like, truly, truly formulaic. I've also not seen episodes of Game of Thrones. I've read the first book, but I didn't care for it. I did not read the books. It's a great show until it's not. It's still worth watching. If you have HBO, watch it. I mean, 100% watch it. If you have HBO, watch it. I wouldn't. Well, I mean, I was gonna say I wouldn't get HBO just to watch that now. Especially since it's over and you know how it ends. But you don't. I mean, so I wouldn't get it. Off-brand Lord of the Rings. No, I wouldn't. I don't think so at all. Although, you know what, there's that, the Amazon show, and I never watched that, and I have that on my, like, you know, little to watch list. I had a conversation about this a couple times in the last couple of months, a few months at least. That whole, you know, my list on stuff that you collect, you know, like, oh, I'm going to put this away, I'm going to watch that later. My lists are huge, and they're good, and I don't want, I haven't watched any of this shit. Like, I have so many things on my list that I haven't actually got to. But yeah, there's that show on, I forget what it's called. Something about the rings. Well, you haven't watched it, so what the hell are you talking about? How could it be a disgrace when you've never even seen it? Rings of Power, yeah, that's what it's called. I want to give that a chance. All right, I know we switched that out, so we'll put... No, where's the dual? Oh, it's the stock, right? Okay, swear to God. Wait, oh yeah. It just said akimbo, right? Akimbo brace. Okay, thank you. Don't want to change, I want to equip. Oh, and it has the dual. Okay, there, we're good. Okay. Yeah, that's not the show, though. Reading the book is different than whatever you're going to get on the show. Whatever. I mean, I don't care if you watch it. Don't watch it. I don't care. It's a good show, though. Again, season 8, it let it down. But those guys, those showrunners, they have a new show. It actually looks pretty interesting. I think it's called 3 Bodies. Coming up next month on Netflix. And there's another series I just watched on Netflix called Bodies, which was good. The same body is found in 4 different time periods, so it's like 1850 whatever, 1922 now, and like in the future as well. It's like the same body is found. You know what? We don't need Tombstone, right? Because we're going into the Dark Aether. So if we die over there, we're not going to go back and get our stuff, right? So the 3 Bodies one seems interesting. I mean, it looked pretty good. I thought it looked pretty good. Okay, so we're going to have... I already have Deadshot. Oh. Okay, let's do this first, I guess. Oh, so we're gonna take a flawless, right? Speed. Let's stam. We want speed. I mean, we kind of want everything, right? No, what are you talking about? It's full. I just put stuff in there. I hate this, man. All right, I have the legendary tool and I have that. Okay, let's just here. Oh, I don't want to, here. Thank you. Jesus. I mean, if I have to destroy it, I don't care. I'll destroy it. We're gonna need quick. Speed. I'm gonna put that on the gun. Do we need anything else? I don't think we're gonna bring in a. We don't need to bring in a wonder weapon. I mean, do we for this first one? Like, nah, we're not going to. If we fail it again, we fail. Not a big deal. We can use. We can. Oh, here. Oh, we can just destroy that. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so we've got Deadshot, Jug, Stam, Quick Revive, Speed Cola. We've got the Flawless and the Legendary Tool for the gun. And then we're gonna have to go in. We're gonna have to do some contracts right off the bat, because again, we want to get. We're gonna get points to buy a couple of sentry turrets, right? And then we also want to get the circuit boards for the turrets that are in game for the worm boss at the beach. What else? Do we need anything else? Like, is there a specific ammo mod? Like, Brain Rot is good. I think I'd rather have, like, Cryo, though. Yeah, I think we're going to put Cryo on. And is there a different perk? Death Perception would be nice, but not necessary. Tombstone, again, we don't need. Stamina I have on. PhD. We don't need PhD. We're not. Well, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put it on. Lydia, have you unlocked everything? No, I've not done the Act 4 stuff yet, Lydia. That's what we're doing right now. So this is what we're gonna take in. And then again, if we fail it, we have plenty of things that we can, you know, that if we want, if we need to, you know, try again or do whatever, we have plenty of stuff that we can do that. You know, if we wanted to, we could come back in with, you know, a ray gun and all of our perks again and do whatever. Like, we have legendary tools, we have all this kind of stuff. Like, we're good as far as all that stuff goes. The VR11, like, I know it's good for the escort mission, but for the first part, I don't think there is no escort mission on this one. Like, this is not the. So we're like, I've not done any Act 4 stuff at all, right? So we're gonna go in. It's the three. There are 3 holdouts, pretty much. Like, we have to defend like that particular area, and then you go fight the worm boss. And then once you come out of that, then you have to do like, you have to get the 4 like special, like there's a briefcase kind of a thing, and like what is it? I have it here. You get the locked diary. Then you have to like use specific things to get the camera from the harvester orb. You have to use brain rot on the cysts in the infested strongholds, and you get a pill bottle and blah 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 blah. Then when you go back in for after doing that, that's when you have like the 3 really hard missions. Although I don't know, they might have been nerfed by now. Actually, so we don't even. Well, it still wouldn't be a bad thing to have. Yeah, it still wouldn't be a bad thing to have. But anyway, like that's when you do the next one. That's when like the VR11 is great because it heals the transport that you're being conveyed on. But we don't need that at the moment, so I'm not worried about that. Casimir's. We're not taking Casimir's. We're going to use the gas. Just finished Act 2 today. Let's go, Lydia. Way to go. Act 3 is actually easier than Act 2, Lydia, so ironically, you'll be able to get through that much better. Quicker. Well, the final part is the final Act 2 mission is the hardest mission so far, period. Except for the Dark Aether stuff. Alright, give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay. We shall head in momentarily. Is Act 3 difficult? The missions in Act 3, I don't remember them being... I did everything solo, so... and I don't remember any of them being... anything special, so... I'm sure that you can do them. Like, nothing even in my head is popping out as being troublesome. Two-factor... Completed defend ground station. Is that the one I had Eric help me with? The defend the ground station? I think that's that regular contract that you have to do. That one, if that's the one I'm thinking of, that's a pain in the ass, and doing it solo is a nightmare. Do it with one other person, and it's a complete breeze. So if you just even hop into a random lobby with other people and just like pick that contract up, make sure you go do that contract, you'll get it done, no problem. That's super easy, unbelievably easy. Again, these are all easy. Pack a punch weapons level 3. I mean, then get kills with 100 kills with it and a mega bomb with it, so nothing hard there. 20 merc kills, like none of this stuff is hard. No, you're fine. And then the final mission, the final contract in there, beating the worm boss, is actually, I don't know if you guys can tell me if they've changed it, but that was actually super easy. Like, kind of too easy. But then you get the cutscene and all that kind of stuff, and it was fun. So, all right, let's hop in. So we're going to go in, we're going to do some contracts, we're going to do some infested strongholds, infested the trailers and stuff. We want to get circuit boards for the who's the what's-its? For the sentry gun, so for the worm. It can carry, you can put 4 into one of those things, right? So we're going to be looking for 4 of them. We can buy a couple of sentry turrets as well, like the score streak. Oh, the warlord. Only the infest stronghold or current warlord. You don't need a key card. You can zip line in. Oh, we're not gonna go do her now, and it's random now. Which one ever spawns in? Which between Legacy and her, which is Takaibi or Dokubi or however you say it. I don't know. Which is kind of, I think, dumb, but hey, whatever. Okay. Let's see where we are, what we've got near us. And see if we can bang this thing out. What if we just got super lucky right off the bat? We actually are going to take that for sure. So, let's go ahead and... And we do need those, so that's great. Stow that. We do not need monkeys. All right, let's see what's near us. Yoink. Let's go there. Now, we could get very lucky with some chests along the way, but deadbolt turret don't do better damage. The more circuit boards you put in, just last longer. Yeah. That's the point, though, is to get it to last longer. It's better to use them in different turrets. But there's only one at the worm, though, isn't there? As far as I know, there's only one at that worm. On the beach there. But the lasting longer part is that's what that's what it's for, not for it to do more damage. Why is it so quiet? I thought there was 3, but it just might be different spawns. I've only ever seen the one, but again, it's... I mean, I haven't seen it since it was new, since like it first came out. So.
You're approaching a terminus stronghold. Recommend you
Oh, that's not.
or move to avoid.
Dude, I swear to God, I did.
Objective located. Let's move.
I'm like, wait, what? They look very similar on the mini map to me. I don't know. I always confuse them. I don't know why. Yeah, I think there's only one turret there, Mitchell. Okay. Please just have one in here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and we do want to get like 4 of those. I don't think, maybe in here? That's great. Okay. So, like, everything else, like, all that other stuff, we got a couple of revives. Like, that's cool. We got 3 total. We want extra armor, and we want circuit boards. That's literally what we're going for right here. If I turn around, there's a car back here. Okay. Do 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 do. I'm feeling lucky. Could be a waste of time, but I don't know. I'm not going through all of this. Well, maybe I am. No, okay. I mean, I was feeling lucky. I didn't say I was lucky. I said I felt lucky. But I feel like that when I buy a lottery ticket as well. And that never works out either. I watched Act 4 and I think only one deadbolt turret. Yeah, as far as I know, Lydia, it's just the one. But I'm going to buy, well, but it can hold 4, and that's the point. And as Mitchell was saying, the more you put in there, the longer they last. Doesn't do more damage, but they last longer. And that's what I want. I want the turret to do damage onto the worm the whole time that we're there. I don't want it to be just like for 30 seconds because it's going to take a while. And almost certainly we will go down, but if that thing is doing damage and then we can get ourselves up with, you know, again, we're coming in with a few revives, you know, we should be all right. And then I also want to get some, we definitely want to do a couple of contracts here as well because I want to also buy a turret, the score streak as well, not just the deadbolt turrets, but go ahead, guy. Guys. Did I see? No, it's a light. What the hell is the stairs? Oh, here. How is there more still? Little prick.
Were you able to get any samples? Oh, I see. No, it's okay. You were busy?
Was there not a case down here? I swear to God there was. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? Ooh. Dude, that aim assist pulling me through, like, even the floor there. I wish I could just play this solo, man, like that nobody was even allowed on the map. They're just annoying other players. Whatever. Okay. Is that infected? Yeah, there we go.
Objective located. Let's move. Time to go.
Oh, get in! God damn. Uh-oh. I'm rusty. This could get ugly when we get into the Dark Aether, but it's alright. We'll figure it out. Nope. Yeah, I hate those things, man. I need to get a gas mask now too because I've died from the stronghold. Dude, I hate doors. Like, just get rid of doors in Call of Duty, please. Period. Dude, I knew it was like... That's all I want. And I'm not gonna get them. All I want is those friggin' circuit boards. You can't buy those, right? I don't think you can. Alright. Mercenary stronghold, not what we want. tier 3. Circuit boards? I don't think you can. I really don't think you can. Merc Stronghold, Ether Nest. Okay.
Objective located. Let's move.
Again, it would be nice to have 4. We don't need to have 4, but it would be nice. We want to have at least 2, though. Like, at least 2. I gotta remember, keep my eye out for a gas mask. Aren't they usually in the gas stations? I mean, in DMZ they always were, but... It's only because it's what I want that we're not getting them. You understand that, right? Like, 100% we would be getting a ton of these if it weren't for the fact that I actually want to have them. Alright, so let's, we can use that. Alright, let's go do a couple of quick contracts maybe. Because you can get them from there too, I think. Can't you? Oh my god. And we still have a half hour to get into the rift, so we're fine as far as that goes. Alright. Did you guys watch football this weekend? No, I'm not talking about soccer. Super Bowl is set. I wanted both of the other teams to make it. Not Kansas City again. That's the only reason why I don't want Kansas City. Is just they're there all the time now. And I'm a Patriots fan, so I know what it's like. You know, like... hey, you know, just because, you know, the team always makes it just because they're good. Like, I appreciate how great Patrick Mahomes is, like, truly great. He really is. Fully appreciate it. I just, as far as being a spectator and not being invested in who's actually playing, I just didn't want, I don't want to see them again. I'd rather see somebody else. And then Detroit just would have been a great story if they could have actually pulled it off and got there. I thought they were going to as well. Go Chiefs. Tim's a Chiefs fan. How do you think they? See, the thing with them is like, it doesn't matter at this point because obviously they made it back to the Super Bowl. Like they're better than everybody else in the AFC, so it doesn't really matter. And it's just kind of when you're getting hot. But at the end of the year, the end of the regular season at least, it's like, man, these guys look rough. They are not doing anything in the playoffs. And then again, they're in the Super Bowl now, so you can't like stick to that storyline. But it looked rough for them for a while. That was not going to do us any good, so. Baltimore just had looked during the regular season, obviously like kind of like world beaters. But then they just got away from their run game completely in that game yesterday. It was just like, why are you not running the ball? It just made no sense. But whatever, it screwed them. But, you know, they're not in it. Tough shit for them. And good for the Chiefs. And I just, again, Detroit just would have been a really fun story. But I think, for me, San Francisco just looks a bit too strong. Who's in? I don't know. I heard the one tough one. It was the first time in like 60 years to make it this far. For Detroit, yeah. To get to this point. They lost yesterday, though, so. They will not be making it. It's Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. Born and raised in KC, just repping my home team. We just happen to be extremely lucky and blessed for a potential go-to quarterback at the moment. I mean, honestly, again, I'm a Patriots fan. And I've heard, you know, so many people for 20 years being like, dude, it's just boring that they're always there. Like, I get it. But at the same time, you got to appreciate the greatness of Tom Brady. You got to appreciate the greatness of Patrick Mahomes. He's genuinely a top, already a top 5 quarterback ever, and he has the chance to make it to like the top 1 or 2 of all time. So, dude, you just can't argue that. I mean, I just flat out, you cannot argue that. So I'll appreciate watching him just because he is genuinely great. So I will definitely appreciate watching him for that. I just would have rather have seen something different. And a Baltimore-San Francisco rematch would have been kind of fun. Detroit, like I said, getting there would have been great just for the story, just because it's... I mean, before my lifetime, you know. I don't even know. They've won... I don't even remember before this year when's the last time they won a playoff game. Playoffs? So it was just a good story as far as that goes. But and the actual Super Bowl, like who's gonna? I don't know. Nothing would surprise me at all. You like betting against Patrick Mahomes is just like ooh, you don't want to do that. But at the same time, overall, I just think San Francisco is the better team. But you know, that was up till this point. Things change. So who knows? I would not, like I said, I would not be surprised in the least.
It's a big, scary building filled with terrors beyond belief.
I would not be surprised in the least if Patrick Mahomes gets his 3rd title. Just FYI, a tier 3 disciple has more health than Stormcaller. Yeah, I mean, they need to change that, dude. It's fucking dumb how that is, to be honest. You guys already know how I feel about that. Can I play next match? I'm just playing solo today, Dominic. Who's the halftime show? I don't remember. I honestly don't care either, but I don't remember. Would have been fun if it was Taylor Swift, but it's not. I respect the 49ers. Usher, is that? Is he? That's right. What? Well, I don't know. That seems a weird choice to me, but... Usher, but... I want it to be Guns N' Roses. So... What does it matter? I'm not exactly plugged in to music these days. Where the hell is this last one? Dude, come on. Well, at the moment, I'm just going to take this. If I can't get any more circuit boards. Stop. Oh, that's all. Okay. All right, well, we can do one or two more. I don't know. I wish it was Nickelback. Fuck yeah, bro. You want about football teams? Yeah. I mean, I think we're kind of done with the discussion at this point, but yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Alright, strike team, we're coming up on ACV drop zone. Happy hunting.
What do we have? 25? We still got plenty of time.
The ether containment vehicle while it does its thing.
I live in the UK. It was a bit confusing. I said no soccer. American football.
Loading completed. Loading system drivers.
Yeah, the Super Bowl is set. So one final game, there's a 2-week break this time, right? Almost always is 2 weeks, but sometimes they do it like the 1 week only. Although it's been a while, I think, since that's actually happened. So nothing, I think, this week, which is kind of nice a little bit to get the break, and then it's gonna be. Oh, we're gonna want to come back here. And then you're just like, although I don't really like, I don't even watch SportsCenter or anything anymore. ESPN really in general. When it's your team, it's great because you get to, you know, all you're doing is hearing stuff about your team. But when it's other teams, it's like you just don't care about. Like the, you know, the 10th guy, the 10th coach in the room, like it means nothing to you. It's like, okay, just get to the goddamn game already. To your favorite band? Why is it Nipple? Yeah, that's a new discussion. They probably have. No, I was gonna say they probably have played a halftime show. Maybe they have.
Locate and recover Dr. Jansen. No diversion.
Coming up in your AO.
I don't remember them ever doing it, but it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's usually not very hip, right? Like it's usually an older group. But I mean, like, you know, they had Dr. Dre and Eminem and like Snoop come out as well. Like, so reasonably hip, though they are all older. They've had Rihanna did it a couple years ago. Lady Gaga did it a few years back. Like in the last, when I'm saying all these people are a few years ago, so all within like the last 2-3 years, or at least 5. I mean, like, you know, the Rolling Stones are a typical Super Bowl halftime show, or Aerosmith, whatever. Like, you know, older. Almost always skews older. No, they haven't. Yeah, I mean, why would they? But you just, it wouldn't surprise me. Stupid mangler. You just got mangled. That's my English accent for you there, Lydia. Perfect, right? Absolutely nailed it. You don't even have to say anything. I know, I nailed it. Don't worry about it. Spot on. Yeah. Alright. See? Did it again. Come on. Oh, was that it? Was that 3? I can't see anything. So much stuff on the screen. Oh, what's happening? Hello, Governor. There you go. Perfect. We all got it. 2017 was Lady Gaga? Rihanna was last year. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she was pregnant when she was doing it, right? We don't speak like that. Trust me. Yes, you do. 100% you do. How dare you? All right. Where was that? Here.
Objective located. Let's move.
Okay, I hope that's not too dark, but it's a little bit too bright for me. I just feel like that, then we ain't British. Different parts of Britain. Because everybody thinks of just like the London accent. They either do that or the Michael Caine. Oh, the Olympic. You know what just reminded me? How dumb is that? It just reminded me those zombies like jumping like that, like leaping through the air, soaring through the air gracefully. Reminded me, oh yeah, the Olympics are this summer. The summer games coming up. From Yorkshire, but I live in London currently. I don't know where Yorkshire is, although I've heard of it. I've been to London. I had a very nice time. It was a short trip though, but I definitely enjoyed it. And I was trying to go to see a play at the Old Globe, and oh, the new Old Globe or whatever they call it. Come on, you gotta be kidding me, man. And the day I was gonna go, all there was the floor seating in the middle, and it's an open air place if you've never been. And it was absolutely pouring rain. I was like, all right, forget it. I guess I'm not going. I really wanted to go see a play there. I don't even remember which Shakespeare play they were doing that day, but measure for measure, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yorkshire is famous for their pudding, right? At least they are here. I don't know if that's a real thing over there, but Yorkshire pudding is a thing over here. Constant rain and cold, yeah. It's like Seattle, but worse. Famous for dogs. Oh, Yorkies, yeah, the Yorkies. Although the Queen liked the, what do you call them? The corgis. Get off of me. Alright, if I don't get another one now, I'm going to be, like, legit kind of pissed. Okay, where are the stairs to go up? Oh, jeez. Okay, where? Thank you. Like, how every time is there always like that one that's left that you just can't find? This is really insane, by the way, with the whole not finding any more of those. Oh my god, we got one. Alright, I said 2 we could go, so we have 2. So technically we can, you know. Move. Although I'm a little bit light on some other things now. Can we open this? Oh, got another one. Okay, we got 3. Alright, now we're good to go. Oh, you can't. You literally can't get out of up here, huh? Okay, so now the question. I don't need a turret. I have 3 extra. 3 extra self revives. I moved to London around 2 years ago. It's only a 4-hour drive. Not too far. Yorkshire to London. Choose the jug. Choose the jug. Oh, the Juggernaut suit? It didn't... I don't know if they changed it, but it used to be that they literally did 0 damage to the worms. I don't know if that's been changed, but it would do literally 0 damage to the worms, and I don't know if that's been patched or not. Oh, he even got my old car back. Look at that.
I'll get us there.
All right, so what do you guys think? Should I take off one of my... No, you know what? I kind of think we might need it. I think that's good. I think that's good. All right, you ready for the Dark Aether? Let's go to the Dark Aether. I don't want to take too long as well because I'm going to have to go pee soon. No, let's just go. Hashtag yellow. Yellow. Well, there it is. We can just go there. Oh my god, we're in tier 3. I don't want to be here. Get out of here. Oh my god, it's tier 3. I don't know if we need anything else. I really don't know. Tacticals. I got gas grenades. Gas grenades and Semtex. Tier 3 isn't bad anymore. Oh, I was just playing around. Okay. Let me hit record on my... The cat. El Gato. And let's get rocking. All right, everybody drop a like on the stream, please, if you haven't already. If you've not subscribed, oh my god, what are you doing? It's free. Just subscribe, loser. Piss me off. Let's go. All right, we're standing out here, getting hit, wasting armor. I literally have not been in this area before, so will literally be first time for me. So if I'm terrible, don't blame me, blame me. All right, let's go. What are you gonna do? That's dumb. Solo? Wait, whatever. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. Got my iced coffee though. Thank you for dropping the likes. I appreciate you. Yeah, let's go. And Slim Jim Gaming, 17 minutes ago, subscribed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you as well. How's Eric doing? To be a dad? I haven't talked to him since then. Is the short version of that? I don't know. I figured he would be here today, but don't blame him because I haven't been streaming, so you had no idea that I'm actually going to be here. So, but next time you do see him in the chat, just say congratulations. He's going to be a dad. I think he said they were due in June, I believe, and they told their families over the Christmas break. Seal's broken. 04. Okay. So let's go. Well, I can't see shit on my tech now. No, precious. We can't find them. Drop anything for me? No. How about you guys drop some ammo for me right now? Because I don't have a lot. I actually didn't refill before I came in. Okay. Let's go do the first one. I think we're going to go to the left, to the left, to the left. Because bouncy. So let's go. It's good for bouncy. It's good for us all. I'm not going to comment on that. Oh my god. Lots of dogs. What the heck? Oh, it's a little hectic. Yeah, that's one. Do I have to collect something, or it just... Oh, I just get it. So that's 1 of 4 done. Okay. Okay, no room. Extra room. Refill. Okay, good. I don't know if it matters which order you do these in. Like, I don't know if there's a tactical way to approach this, but we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna go whatever's closer. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Oh, Christ. Okay, it's 2. I missed you too. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay, let's just keep going. This one's closer. We'll do this. Pack a punch. I mean, why not? I don't know why there's no zombies here, but I'm loving this one. Oh, do you need zombie kills to fill it? Is that what fills it? Or it's not timed? Oh, it's a soul box. It's like we're playing customs. What'd she say? Okay, got frenzied again. Are we done? Jeez, this one's taking a while. I mean, not to complain. They're coming in nice and slow for me. I kind of like that, but... Okay. I don't know what she said, but it's creepy, and I like it. Why, by the way, did they use this from MW2, the Albagra map? Like, why is this the Dark Aether? Was there a reason? Other than it was like an asset that they already had, pre-made? Because it was always seemed weird to me when I watched other people do it. I forgot that that was even that's what this was. To be honest with you. I don't even know what I'm hoping to get out of these. I mean, there wasn't anything anyway, so doesn't matter. Alrighty. Last one, and then worm. Get off my back, please, suckers. Did they? No. Let's not say anything. Okay, we're still full up than that. Where's... Oh, there. Let's get up high. Ow. Okay, so now we have the worm. I have the 3 who's-a-ma-what's-its to put in the thingamabob. These are all technical terms, by the way. So if you're getting a little confused, don't worry. And let's try to beat this chubby worm. Well, now I think the right around there is where the strong knife. Let's go. Love it. Where is the... Where is the turret? I thought it was right over here. Do I have to do that? I thought it was right over here. Is it further up the hill? Okay, we got to find this turret first. Unless it does it not spawn in until you activate the portal thing? I don't think it can be this far away. I don't think it would reach him. Okay, it's not over here, right? Is it up here? No. Did they take it away? I don't think they did. That wouldn't make sense. Although what Call of Duty does not definitely need to make sense. It rarely does. I don't know. Where's the turret? Do you guys know? Okay, there's the worm. Hey, homie. I mean, I really want to use this turret if I can. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Scares me. Did they take the turret out of the game? And there should be a weapons pile somewhere too, right? Here it is. Did they take the turret out of the game? Did I waste space? Again, I swear it was like here, but... Will he not come back in unless I'm down here? Oh. Ow. Okay. Refilling your ammo doesn't refill your tacticals anymore? I have so many questions. Oh my god. No, man. Okay, it did it that time, though. Well, and now it... Oh, what's happening? God damn those things. I need you guys to start dropping me some armor. Oh! I mean, I literally have no armor. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a problem. Where's his little projectile things? There they are. You guys are literally not dropping me. There we go. Ow! God damn it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how he swallowed me. I wasn't anywhere near him. Okay. Stop. Okay, let's get up this hill. I can't believe the turret thing is gone. I mean, I can, but at the same time. Alright. Not dropping anything decent. Is he gonna come back up or what? There we go. Okay. Ew. Wow. Okay, this is really hard with no armor. Oh. Was that my last one? Yeah. Okay. Whoa! Stop! One plate. Okay. Cool.
Tango removed.
No, we got one more plate. Another one? No. Okay. Oh. Oh, he just healed all that. Okay, that's awesome. I just refilled. See, I don't want to go too far away, but at the same time, because I don't want him to heal. Jesus, dude. I mean, I don't think we're gonna do it. Okay, had I known, like, the turret thing was gonna be just gone all of a sudden, like, it's just... I mean, am I missing it? Like, I don't see it anywhere. I don't think I'm missing it. I think it's just not here. One plate. Again, one plate, one plate, one plate. So I'm assuming they took it out because it actually was helpful and useful. So Call of Duty's like, we can't have that. Oh well. I mean, I guess maybe next time we will go in with the ray gun. It's just without that that turret there solo. That's kind of a nightmare. And then he's healing while I'm trying to look for. I didn't realize like he was when he goes under that. I'm assuming all you got to do is go down to the beach and he'll come back out of being from underground, and then you can get him. Hold on, stop that. And then he'll stop healing himself and come back out and fight you. But I mean, I wasted 3 slots that I could have had either brought my own turrets in to do damage, and we had him down to like 25% health, 25% health at one point. So if I use those 3 slots that I had on those circuit boards, because there used to be a turret there, I don't know, they got rid of it, I guess. I could have used, like, I just took up 3 slots for nothing that I could have brought my own sentry turrets in, and that would have probably gotten us over the that last 25% that we needed. But you want to help me and my friend finish the Act 3 mission? Is that Yusef and Jay? Are you guys together? Why would you come in while I'm in a boss fight and ask that? Like while I'm in the middle of doing something. And you guys, if you can't do the final Act 3 mission, it's so easy, man. It's so easy. What even the boss fight? Why would you want the boss fight? It's so easy, man. All you gotta do is just stick behind the shelters and just keep refilling your ammo. I have a guide. It's super easy. You can absolutely do it on your own. You should each be able to do it solo pretty easily. We didn't finish it, but look at this. Well, no. I've never seen you guys here before, and all you do is show up and say, "Hey, do this for me." So no. And you should go through it and finish everything. So I guess we'll hop back on tomorrow and do this again. Maybe I was gonna say we can do the ray gun tomorrow, because again I have like 3 of them, I think. I mean, I have nothing now because we just went down. But I have in my stash, I have this one here. So that's 2. And then, of course, I have the schematic for it as well. So I have 3 ray guns I could use. So I could just use a ray gun tomorrow. Or because now that I know that turret is not there, I could just buy my own turrets, the score streaks, and come in with it. And be able to do that. Like triple papped again, use the legendary. I have all that stuff again. Don't need any, like, I don't have to worry about that. I already have that stuff. So probably that's what we'll end up doing. What is this free? Thing. I think Eric was wanting Starlight. Oh, here. Guys, the tier 3, the final act mission is so easy. There's no reason why you guys wouldn't be able to do it. There's no reason. Five tier skips. Actually, that's not bad. Will that apply automatically? Since I have my like auto thing on, or do I have to activate it? Oh, yeah. See, I have 5. That's done. That's done. That's all done. Where's my code, boys? Yeah, Yusef, I'm saying do it yourself, man. You'll be fine. I know what you're saying. You're just trying to get the skin. I get it. But you can do it. Go ahead. It's fine. You'll be all right. Actually earn something. Is what I'm saying to you. Earn it. No, I didn't want to equip it. Whatever. It's not a bad scan. We'll go ahead and claim that. I gotta check see how many COD points I have now. You got quite a few COD points with this battle pass. So that's the last two things that I need right there. And then you get this if you complete all of it. All right, which I need to do, which will be fine because I need to hop on anyway and re-get all my stuff. Have a good night, guys. Because I just lost it all with doing that. So I think probably tomorrow what we'll do this again tomorrow. And again, I have a turkey in the oven, so I've got to go take that out. Is 49 minutes left. We'll do it again. I think we'll bring in the same guns. We're going to use the same the WSP swarms duels. We'll have that cooldown and all that kind of stuff out of the way, and then we'll be fine. And then we'll bring in a ray gun as well, which should do plenty of damage for us. And then I guess what we'll have to do is we're gonna buy sentry turrets, because apparently, I mean, unless you guys were seeing it like, and I just missed it completely, that turret that used to be there is just no longer there. I mean, unless it was way up the hill, but I didn't see it, and I don't think it's that far away. I didn't think it was that far away. But again, I haven't seen like any footage on this since like the day it came out. So, yeah. Saba, what are you, their friend, Saba? Why don't you want to help them? It's fine. I don't mind helping people. Don't show up while I'm in the middle of a boss fight and then start begging me to help you, to do the thing that you want me to do, to help you out. Be here, hang out, be a subscriber. Contribute a little bit. Don't just show up and ask for free shit. That's why, Saba. I'm sure it's one of the Yusef or Jay. So you guys, that's not the way to go about things, but continue on and help, maybe beg somebody else to help you do it. Or again, you could just earn it yourself. Crazy idea. So anyway, we'll be back on tomorrow and do this. And again, I think we'll bring in the WSP swarms again, and we'll bring in a ray gun. And maybe, well, I mean, we have the other characters too, so we don't necessarily need to do that, but I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. It's not a big deal. The ray gun might be good, but I don't know if it's going to do like a ton of more damage than the duels. Try War Machine rather than ray gun. Try one. The Juggernaut you talking about? Because again, unless they fix that, unless they change that, like they literally made it so that the Jug literally did no damage at all. Nade launcher. Is it good? Like on the worm? Because again, with the worm, like it might be good just in general, but on the worm they made it so like only certain things worked. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's not the score streak. It's the gun. Is it called the NGL? I don't remember. Shoot it to the ground to bring him out. Well, I think so long as you're down on the beach, he's gonna come out. So I think the only reason why he was like down there underground healing is because I had to run away. I was trying to like hit those crystals, maybe get some more armor, looking for that stupid, like, the whole time I'm thinking, like, it's got to be here somewhere, right? Like, it's got to be here. The turret, like, it's got to be here somewhere. I saved 3 spots. I took up 3 spots in my backpack, you know, for those stupid circuit boards. And, like, we didn't even get to use it. So I was just, like, in the back of my head, like, maybe it's up here, maybe it's up over here, maybe it's over here. Like, and get some zombies to kill a little bit, something to get some more armor, whatever. Or just to, you know, to recharge my my field upgrade so I could pop Frenzied Guard again to have it go off to get armor again. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Explosions bring them out faster. Okay, well, I mean, I have the nades for that too, so the Semtex. Less heals, I think it's part of the fight. Less heals? Oh, yeah. To get him to heal less. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the ray gun could be good for that too. If explosions get him back up, like shoot at the ground with the ray gun. I think the ray gun would be better than the RGL is what it's called, RGL launcher. But whatever. Again, it's all fine. It's good. We'll get it done tomorrow, almost definitely. And again, I have the other characters too. I'll probably play a little bit later on this on my own, just to, you know, rebuild my character back up. I mean, I'll just get some points, good, and then go into tier 3 and then buy, you know, a triple backpack and a triple armor vest. All I really care about is getting this done before season 2 starts, and you know that means like not just doing this tier 4 stuff that we were just doing, but also the, you know, going back in getting the 4. I was gonna say elemental, but they're not, like the diary and the pill bottle, all that stuff you guys know, and then getting the, you know, the dog bone, getting the throwing knife, and the gold armor, which is like, that's the best item in the game, period. You have armor that regenerates itself, what is it, like every 4 seconds? So you literally wouldn't need armor, like say doing a boss fight like that, you wouldn't even, I mean, it's good to have it, but you wouldn't really even need to bring in your own armor. It will just regenerate on its own. So probably the best thing in the game is the gold armor thing. But again, it's one of those, like, you get the schematic for it, right? And you craft it every, is that a 48 or a 72 hour cooldown? It's another thing like that. I just don't, I think they kind of messed up with the game, not having it be like, so you could load in every game with a ray gun or a Wonder Waffle or the awesome armor or the throwing knife. Like, make it so you can't do that every game, but every 3 days. All you're saying is like play the game once every 3 days, which I don't think is great, but at the same time that might kind of be what they want, because again, they're not putting in a ton of new stuff for us. Again, with season 2 there's gonna be some new missions, but I don't even, this is just a feeling, I have no evidence of this whatsoever, but I have a feeling it's not going to be like when the game first came out and we had, because we're only getting 1 act, but I don't even think we're going to get like 20 missions in Act 4, you know, with Season 2. It's probably, my guess is it's going to be probably like 5 new missions or something like that. I don't think it's going to be a lot. It's going to be something you can do in a day, and you maybe get 1 more cutscene, but hopefully I'm wrong. It could be 10 to 15 missions, you know, at least that would be better. But then, is it going to be season 3? Like, you know, every 3 months or so we get 10 new missions? Like, it's not a ton. So, and again, I didn't play a whole bunch of DMZ in Modern Warfare 2, but I think they really kept going with the missions. Like, I think they did a lot of missions, so it was something I was hoping that they were going to do for MWZ, but they don't seem to really be doing that. I don't know. I'm not interested. I'm just going to wait for Go for it, especially now that Treyarch is off MWZ. Just not having enough content for me. Is Treyarch officially off of doing that, developing this? When did that happen? Was that announced earlier today or something? Because I didn't see that. I don't know if that's official. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Again, I didn't see anything about it, though. Oh, well, that's right. Never mind. So many spam accounts on Twitter now. Schedule fix for upcoming. Oh, okay. That's whatever. I don't know. I can get to that. I heard it. I don't know if it's official. I just saw a few videos on it. I don't know that that's official, man. I wouldn't bank on that being truly the way it is. I don't. With the whole layoffs, like again, there was a lot of layoffs, but they also employ a lot of friggin' people. Activision, Blizzard, you know, whatever, the whole umbrella of Activision. So people they're jumping to wild conclusions, to be honest with you, and people that don't know anything about business, and I'm not saying that I know a ton, but people that don't know anything about how businesses are run, and they're talking about people, they don't know what the word redundant means. And they're like, and they're making jobs redundant. Like, no, they're saying they got rid of people whose jobs were redundant. This, like, if I do this job and Mitchell does this job and Eric does this job, okay, you've got 3 people doing the same job. That's redundant. So we can just keep this one guy, or we'll just keep Mitchell, or we'll just keep Eric. We get rid of the other 2. They're redundant. That's what that means. And people are just like, the idiocy coming from people is just, it was mind-numbing. It reminds me of a post I put on Reddit a while back talking about how boring like a particular map was. One thing, I don't remember which map it was at this point. It's been a while. And it's just like, oh man, I said it's tedious. Because you have to do like so many steps and blah blah blah, and it was just boring. It was like, you know, you get caught up in doing the same thing, like do this 3 times, do that 3 times, do this 3 times, do that 3 times. And people are like, oh my god, if you thought that was hard, wait till you get to it. It's like, no. That's not what tedious means. Tedious doesn't mean hard. So, and people don't know what redundant means. People don't know, like, it's very basic English that people, you know, these people should know if they're going to make videos about it. But I saw some things coming up that I was just like, oh my god, okay, I can't watch this shit. So I don't know that that's true. I really don't think that it is true. Plus, they're going to want to, if what we saw at the end of Act 3 in the portal, the Dark Aether portal, if that really is Samantha Maxis, and they're going to continue along that storyline, and again, this is a sequel to Cold War. It's 30 years later, but it is a sequel. You know, it was the whole thing with Weaver around on the table. We saw all that, you know, those guys in the, you know, opening trailer for the game, all that. It is a sequel. It is connected. There's no way Treyarch is going to let another studio mess with their storyline. Now, they might be forced to kind of like, okay, well, incorporate your story into theirs. Like, they might not want to do that, like, for this game, but they're doing it. It's their story. And I just don't think they would give up control over their lore, their story, what's going on, and have it be made official without their input at all. I just don't think they would allow it. So, as far as I'm aware, Treyarch is still in charge of this zombies mode. I haven't seen anything like, okay, Treyarch's done and it's only Sledgehammer, or it's only Infinity Ward, or it's only Raven, or it's whoever. Those are, as far as I can tell, just rumors. And with everything that's happened in the last couple of days, again, a lot of people making videos about stuff they have literally no idea about. They don't even know the English word that they're using. They don't know what the word means that they're talking about. And they're like, oh my god, can you believe these jobs have been made redundant? Like, oh my Christ. Please go back to school. Just pick up a book once in a while. And when you get to a word you don't know, look it up. You've got dictionary on your phone. Like, these little devices are amazing. Anyway, all right, that's it for today. Yeah, tomorrow we'll get this done. I was kind of glad that we actually did this, and I saw the 4 holdouts. They were actually pretty easy. And then we know for tomorrow, again, that we can bring in our own... that's one thing I wish I knew. Can you set down sentry turrets on the beach? Like, will it stay. I mean, I think if I put it on that road, it should be fine anyway. But I wonder if I could bring in, like, what do you have, like 10 slots in a large rucksack? It's inconceivable that people don't know what words mean. It's shocking. No. It's shocking that people very confidently talk about something that they have no idea that even just the general meaning of. And they're like, yeah, I can't believe that this is going on. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I don't know the reference. Inconceivable to me. That's is that Princess Bride? I don't remember the actor's name. Wesley? What does that mean? Buttercup in well, Princess Buttercup, but the character, is that his name? Was his name Wesley? Inconceivable. That was Princess Bride, right? Leisha, hello. Wesley was Dread Pirate Roberts. What is this Wesley that you're talking about? Dread Pirate Roberts was Carrie Elway's character in Princess Bride. But the guy, the bald guy. The male lover of Buttercup. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I gotta be honest. Anyway, all right, whatever. We'll leave it there. We'll do our Princess Bride research overnight, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll get this stuff done, and then we can jump into the final stuff, getting in there and doing with, you know, like we use the VR11 for the escort mission. Although I might need to look something of that up. I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's it. Babbling in Venezia? Dude, I don't. It's been a long time, to be honest with you. I just don't remember. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow. I told you. We'll do our homework tonight on Princess Bride. We'll come back tomorrow strong. Just keep spelling it, man. It'll be fun. You'll get there. Later, guys.